My name is Daniel Peters, and I'm originally from Poland, and I'm currently living in Northern Ireland. I'm a session player, and like I really started playing guitar when I was young, so my music journey dates back to when I was 6 years old. Really, it's when I started performing and playing for children and everything. And the journey was kind of going. I was going through different styles, starting from punk music, like playing for people and for them to sing or whatever. And kind of, I played rock in the past, and kind of, I treated it as a thing that I've already gone through, and kind of, moved on to jazz and, kind of free jazz and kind of classical jazz, if there is a such thing. But I like metal music also, so it's kind of a regression, going back to something that I used to do in the past, but didn't master, when I was at that point. And as a session player, there, for me, a need for developing this style emerged really. So, I decided to look for lessons from somebody that would, that would know the ropes, basically, that would be, that would be very knowledgeable, and also would kind of, or could teach what he or she knows. So that's when I actually started realizing that I need somebody like this, and I found Tom. So basically, it's in my particular case, this is coming to that is style-driven decision more than anything else, because like I used to take lessons from people like Robert Fripp, John McLaughlin during for jazz and stuff. So in this case, that was my kind of incentive for joining Tom's lessons was really style oriented, because as a session player there was a need for me to kind of come up with metal style and be able to contribute to it. So in this case, short answer is basically I was looking for metal lessons or rock oriented lessons in particular, of good value. So in this case I found them. So that's it. Correspondence lessons basically give you that opportunity in general to practice at your own speed. At the same and at the same time, Tom's lessons are quite good as far as the way they're tailored to students' particular needs. So and everything is basically clear, what to do, because I suppose everybody comes across lessons teachers that don't have a good idea of how to teach students, because people know what to learn, or teachers know what to teach, but there aren't many teachers really that know how to teach it, or how to teach a student how to learn things and how to teach things to themselves. So what I'm saying is basically Tom is doing that. So basically Tom is giving you a tool, and very often you can do a lot with it if you implement the idea behind it. So in this way they are different, because it's like, instead of giving something on a plate, you just you have you know what to do, you have a recipe. So basically it's a good way, and and you have that support from Tom, that you can send a track and he can revise it, and this is great, from this perspective. So it meets people's needs, people's needs generally. Very often people don't know what their needs are, but basically before you join Tom's classes or Tom's lessons, you need to get them formulated and really you need to get them precise, and this is what happens. So Tom takes you through all the steps, so it's good in this respect, and it's in every program that I have experienced from Tom so far, that it's well maintained and well prepared. So in this case, it is great. When you get lessons from Tom, generally, when you look at a piece of material to go through, you can also start thinking about how you can really implement things to everything else that you do. So it has affected the metal playing, the rock playing that that I really wanted. Like this was the main reason why I joined the correspondence lessons. But also it has improved the other areas. So taking one thing, even if it's a lick, even if it's an idea, you take this idea and implement it. So my general kind of philosophy is to implement everything to everything else, which is generally, everything kind of permeates through everything. So in this case, my general playing has improved in other areas other than metal, and from the speed point of view, from the kind of note awareness point of view, phrasing, that stuff. So it has really been a great journey, in general, to improve all the rest that I didn't really think I could, So yeah, it's been pretty cool.